What's good, y'all? Welcome to my channel. It's your girl Jessie, and I wanted to do a really brief review on a wig that I got. I've had this wig for about a year, and I know, like, you know, I just wanted to give a whole year review to see like if it's of like quality and if it really does live up to its name. So yeah, here we go. So a couple of months ago I posted a video on a 30-inch, maybe a year ago actually. I'm not really sure. I know my ring light is like in the background, so kind of like try to ignore that. The wig at first was amazing. I still have the wig, but I did cut it in a bob, and I'm gonna probably post like a picture somewhere here. I did cut the wig into a bob, and I'm actually gonna show you guys the wig now. So this is the wig right here. I washed it and I let it air dry, so that's why it looks like this. And it looks pretty, you know, pretty normal. But yeah, from 30 inches, this is what we got. And I'll tell you guys right now why I cut the wig. So based off the video, if you watch the video, I would recommend you to go see the video and then come see the, you know, you have a reason to know why I feel this way now. When I first got the hair was amazing. Like, I felt like that was the best hair I've ever gotten. But after the second wash, I believe, like once I washed it and stuff, I don't know what chemical they put in it to make it feel that way, like initially, or the way they straightened it, whatever they did to the hair when I first got it. It was amazing, you guys. Like, it felt great. Once I washed it the first time, the quality did kind of change. It wasn't terrible, but I felt like the wig wasn't staying down. Like when I would straighten it, the wig would not stay down. So I was just like, okay, whatever. Like, that was kind of annoying to me. Yeah, because like the wig at first was amazing and it would do everything that I wanted it to do. So once I washed it, and believe me, I'm a person, I will take care of my hair. Like, I take care of my wigs, I take care of my natural hair, I take care of hair because I spend a lot of money on hair, and I expect it to be of quality if I'm gonna be spending my money. So basically, the wig, like, it just, the first time I washed it, it was just not staying down. Then it started tangling up, like crazy. And when I tell you, it was just like, it was so horrendous, you guys. Like, I don't know what the problem was, but it started like tangling towards the back, and I thought that was normal. Like, you know, it's supposed to do that. You know, it's supposed to always tangle up. But then that's when the shedding started. Like, when I would wash it, I would see that it was excessively like shedding, and I would always comb out the bottom and then work my way up to the top, because, you know, that's just basically how I take care of my natural hair, and that's kind of how you're supposed to deal with hair. You kind of got to start with the ends and then work your way up. So yeah, that's what I did, and it just it basically just wasn't working out at all. Like, it just, anything that I was doing, I was getting silicone mix, I was getting really good like hair care. I wasn't getting that cheap dollar shampoo. I was using like really good shampoo, you know, really good products, leave-in conditioners, trying oils, you know, and sometimes, like, you know, it's just nothing was working for it. So I was just like, okay, like, what's the problem? So I gave the wig a break, and then I tried to wear it again, and it looked nice. When I curled it, it was really pretty, you know, whatever. But then again, it started with the bullshit. Like, it started tangling, it started shedding. It continued to shed, it continued to tangle, and it just kept doing all of that stuff, guys. And I was just like, what is the problem? Like, why is my stuff doing this? Like, I don't understand, especially for a wig that's $500. I mean, $500, $400. You expect it to be of good quality, especially for Alipearl. I've had Alipearl in the past, you know, and the first time I've ever had Alipearl, I bleached the hair and everything, and the hair lasted a really long time. I just decided to throw it out because I was done using it. But the hair would, and I didn't even spend close to $400. It was cheaper, it was way cheaper back then. And yeah, the hair just completely changed. Like, I don't know what batch they sent me. Like, I don't know, because it was a sale. Like, okay, what difference does it make? It's $400. So, like, you know, it wasn't a drastic difference off of a sale that they had, because it was still $400, and that's a lot for hair that's not yours. So it's not coming out your head. It's your hair, but it's not coming out your head. The hair, it never was like that before. Like, I will say for AliExpress that I will say for Alipearl that the hair was great before. Like, I'm not gonna sit here and bash this company because I had the hair before, but this batch they sent me was terrible. Like, it was just not good. And I eventually wrote the company and I told them, like, you know, the problems that I was experiencing, and I was like showing them pictures and stuff, like, you know, of me, like the shedding, it tangled like naturally just after me combing it and leaving it alone. I'll pick it up and I'll legit show them the knot that the hair had in it. And I sent them that, and you know, instead of like really, like, I'm gonna go ahead and say, like, instead of like really trying to help, they went ahead and said, oh, they try to give tips, of course, but they was like, oh, maybe it's the way that you're combing it. You know, that was the first thing. How are you combing it? Are you using a wide tooth comb? Yes, I am. And the picture has a wide tooth comb with hair in it, and I'm showing you that, and you still gonna tell me, oh, are you using a wide tooth comb? Like, come on, bro. Like, just help a sister out. Like, I'm not saying, oh, I want my money back or anything. Like, I'm showing you guys this because I really had, at first I was amazed. Like, I had high expectations for the hair. I thought the hair was gonna last me a really long time, and the hair is lasting because it's cut into a wig and I barely wear it. That's the only reason why it's lasting. And it sheds, but it doesn't shed as bad anymore because it's a bob and I barely wear it. You know what I mean? Like, I wore it one time in one of my videos, and that was the one time that I've ever worn it since I cut it into a bob, because it was just, the hair is just, it pisses me off at the fact that I paid $400, the most that I ever spent on hair, and yeah, it was just not worth it, basically. And when I reached out, and it was just a basically a F you, like, yeah, you could have did this, you could have did things that I've done. And I kept telling them, I've done it, I did it. You can see the comb, you can see this, you can see that. I've done everything. I told them the stuff that I use, and it's basically like, oh, okay, there's nothing we could do after that. So it's like, okay. But then they did say to me that they will offer me $20 off of my next purchase. $20, guys. $20. And Alipearl is expensive. I will say that Alipearl is expensive. Why would I want to buy something from you again if that's all you're gonna give me? You know, that's like, I appreciate it. Like, I'm trying to be appreciative at the same time, but at the same time, that's kind of a slap to my face, because you could just send me a new wig. You could have sent me a new wig. Like, is it because I'm like not a huge influencer and all that other stuff? Do you think that like my words don't have an impact because like I have like a small platform as of now? Like, is that why you feel the need to be like, oh no, I'm just gonna give you a 20? Because as soon as you be like, oh yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna make a review, then they wanna run. Oh no, it's okay, yeah, I'll help you, we could try this, we could try that. But that's when they want to do it. But I didn't say anything. I just said, I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna do this review, because I did that with another company. I told them like what was wrong, and it was the same bullshit. And basically I just went ahead and I just did my little review. Like, when I was coloring the hair again, I just told briefly like the hair was bad as well, and they commented on it, and it was like, oh honey, are you doing this? I'm like, anyways, like, we already spoke, you didn't really help. Don't try to make it seem like you're being helpful now, because you're not. But yeah, I got the same thing with Alipearl. And I do feel like, you know, a lot of people do say stuff like, oh, they cater to like bigger influencers and stuff, and they send them free stuff, and they send them like the stuff that's of great quality because, you know, blah 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 blah. It's obvious reasons, you know. It's just they have a big platform, and they're obviously going to influence others and bring them money. So obviously they're going to, you know, send them stuff that's of really good quality. But no, they want to be trying to shit on the other people that spend their hard-earned money and send them shit. So it is what it is. At the end of the day, this is like my first experience with Alipearl having bad hair. So it is what it is. I mean, the hair, I do take care of the hair, so the hair doesn't feel as bad, but this hair does feel fake. It doesn't have that feel anymore. It has like a dull like feel to it even when I'm like touching it like this. But it does move. It has like a little bit of movement still, but it, like, you know, once I straighten it and I fix it up, it does look cute. It looks pretty. Like, I'll keep this wig because it's not terrible, it's just not good. It's not as good as it was. It's not good at all, actually, because I had to cut it in a bob, which don't make no sense. It don't make no sense. That don't make no sense. Pretty much my brief review on Alipearl's hair. And I'm not gonna shit on the whole thing and I'm not gonna shit on the whole thing in its entirety, but I will say that, you know, it is disappointing when companies do stuff like that. Like, they kind of cater to bigger influencers and then, like, you know, to other people, just like regular customers, or even like small influencers like me. It's like you just be like, fuck you, like, you know, it's a big fuck you basically. And it is what it is. But yeah, I love you guys, and if you found the video helpful, do like, share, and subscribe, and I'll catch you in my next video. Peace.